Hi, welcome to my channel again. So, I have recently developed my interest in UX and UI field. So, I have been a part of communities wherein I get to talk to people and I learned something about UX from them. So the main thing that was common around all of these learnings and how to get started and take up this path was to learn things systematically, learn how to build frames in Figma, build design principles, build creative thinking, and also to read about a few laws of UX. So there are 19 laws of UX. So today I'll be sharing my knowledge, whatever I've learned about aesthetic and usability effect, which is the first law of UX. So let's get into it. So what does this law say? So according to this law, whatever people see on the screen, if that is aesthetically pleasing, that means they feel that the design is more usable. So generally what people's mindset is that if it looks good, it works good, which means if it looks better, it works better. Most of the cases, that's not the way it works, but that has been observed, and that is why this law is being formulated. So generally in e-commerce world, there is one main law, which is if even if the UI is aesthetically pleasing, let it be, Apple's UI or any company's UI, if you're not able to perform the functionality that you're supposed to after reaching that page, that is even after scrolling through and finding out where exactly to lead, and you go from one screen to another and still don't know where the actual functionality is that you are here to do, then your startup or e-commerce is going to fail. That totally is ironic to this law. So these are two, I feel, laws that don't go together. They're two opposites, but I feel still this law makes a lot of sense. I'll tell you how. So why is it that people feel if the UI is more aesthetic, then it is more usable? It was formulated in the year 1995 in a research lab, or a research center done by two research scientists, Masaka Koro and Karoi Kashimura. Those were Hitachi Design Center's researchers, wherein they made 26 samples of ATM UI and they circulated it to 252 students and 250 students or participants. There they got to know that after the research results were formulated, wherein every person had to rate if which of these 26 designs were more usable, or which of these were easy to use or easy to visualize. So after the results came out, they concluded that users are greatly influenced by how the UI appears, and they feel that the functionality bugs or any errors could hide behind it. That means, let's go on further. When we look at this UI, what do you think about it? Take a minute and think about it. So let's say this is also one of the research that has been taken place. This is a Fitbit website. It was once like this. So what happened was there was a lady who was doing the research and she went through the entire website. She was trying to do some functionality which she was not able to do even at the end. So that means the functionality part was not correct, right? But after she wrote her feedback about the UI, what she wrote was that the site was highly usable. Why was that? Her reasoning was that the colors used here were aesthetically pleasing and they were giving her ocean view vibes and giving her calm feeling. So this proves that even if sometimes people hide their functionality errors or their problems behind what is visually pleasing. So, okay, let's go to the next UI. This is Apple's UI. There is no doubt why Apple is leading in the market because they lead aesthetically also and functionality is also on point. So if you go to any Apple's website or site, you know that whatever you're going there for, you're going to do that in a minute or even a few seconds, and then there will be no complaints. That's why Apple is leading, right? So, what are the key takeaways from this learnings that we had today? That is, even if a design is aesthetically attractive, it may hide usability issues that are harder to detect even by usability testers. So, when you go to this website again for the second time, you will then start realizing what were the actual issues. If you go there only once, in your first time you will love it, but after second, third usage, you will understand what were the flaws actually, because the UI hides the flaws behind them, because we as humans are psychologically trained to be attracted towards better UIs than you know not good UIs. The second thing that we take away is customers are more tolerant of small usability issues when a product is aesthetically pleasing. It is similar to the first one, but it has some points which you may think of that separate from each other. Then the third point was those who experience stunning designs feel through their brains are working more efficiently. So this is true, right? If we go to this design or this design, we feel that, oh, we are able to visualize things better. We might not be able to do it actually, but we feel that we are able to visualize things better and communicate to the website and do our things better, right? So yeah, that those were the takeaways. If you want to read more, you can go to the references. I will link down the PPT and also the references down below if you want to read about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I get better again in making videos on this channel. And I hope I'm able to resonate my learnings to you all. So thank you. Bye.